What if I told you that medieval people heated their homes in ways so efficient and so intelligent that modern engineers are only now admitting how brilliant they were? Not with electricity, not with gas, and not with technology we think of as modern. Some of these methods were so advanced that religious authorities feared them. Others were abandoned because they challenged powerful industries. And many were simply forgotten because history prefers simple stories over uncomfortable genius. Today, you're about to discover some medieval technologies that were not primitive at all. In fact, they were terrifyingly smart. Stay until the end, because the final invention was so effective that it quietly inspired modern eco-architecture. When we hear medieval, we imagine cold castles, smoky rooms, and people shivering through winter. That image is comforting because it makes us feel superior. But archaeology tells the world a different story. Across Europe, historians are finding evidence that medieval builders understood airflow, heat circulation, insulation, and energy efficiency in ways that rival modern design. They just didn't write textbooks about it. They built it into stone. The Romans invented the hypocaust, but medieval engineers didn't abandon it. They adapted it. In monasteries and castles, fires were placed in ground-level chambers. Heat traveled through hollow floors and wall channels, warming entire buildings evenly. No smoke inside the rooms. No constant fuel feeding. Just slow, controlled warmth. What shocked modern researchers is how precisely these systems regulated temperature, something even modern homes still struggle with till today. Medieval builders understood something most modern homes ignore. Stone remembers heat. Thick walls absorb warmth during the day and release it slowly at night. Fireplaces were positioned not randomly, but strategically. So, heat traveled through walls instead of escaping outdoors. This reduced fuel usage and stabilized indoor temperatures. Today, this concept is praised as sustainable architecture. Back then, it was common knowledge. And here's where things get uncomfortable. Some medieval heating designs disappeared not because they failed, but because they worked too well. Medieval fireplaces were not simple holes in the wall. Many were engineered to force smoke to travel through stone channels before exiting the building. This allowed the smoke's heat to warm walls and floors before escaping. Modern tests show these systems extracted up to 70% more heat than open fireplaces. Yet over time, these designs vanished. Why? Because simpler fireplaces were cheaper to build and easier controlled by guilds and landlords. Efficiency was sacrificed for profit. In many medieval homes, beds were built directly over warm air channels or stone platforms heated from below. Instead of heating entire rooms, people heated where warmth mattered most, their bodies. This targeted heating reduced fuel use dramatically. Today, similar principles are used in heated flooring systems sold as luxury features. Medieval peasants were already using them. Medieval builders studied wind patterns. Openings were placed to pull cold air in low and push warm air upward and outward. This created natural circulation without fans or electricity. Some monasteries maintained comfortable temperatures year-round using nothing but physics and patience. No energy bills, no emissions, just intelligence. So why don't we hear about this? Because medieval knowledge was practical, not theoretical. It was passed through builders, not books. When wars, plagues, and economic shifts disrupted those trades, the knowledge died with the people. History preserved kings, not craftsmen. But one medieval invention was so effective that modern scientists initially refused to believe it. Some medieval homes were partially buried into hillsides. This wasn't poverty. It was engineering. Earth maintains a stable temperature year-round. These homes stayed warm in winter and cool in summer with almost no fuel use. Modern eco-homes now copy this exact method. What we call innovation is often rediscovery. The medieval world was not dark because people were ignorant. It was dark because history forgot to remember their intelligence. They solved problems we still struggle with today, using nothing but observation, patience, and respect for nature. And maybe the real lesson is this: progress isn't always moving forward. Sometimes it's remembering what we once knew. If this video changed how you see history, don't forget to like and subscribe, because the past still has secrets modern science hasn't fully caught up with yet, and we're just getting started.